And on the mound for your Saudis, number 20, Yumin Lin.
Well, Chris, we're happy to be your college football background noise, but we're so excited. Remember the 1st of September, the Saw Poodles a 10-0 shutout victory, their 7th shutout of the season, responding to being shut out just 2 nights ago and looking for a series lead tonight. We can't wait to see what they do with Yumin Lin on the mound, but they're going to have a tough task. Midland third. First pitch is away on the sinker. 7:08 p.m., 94 degrees. That's your time and temp. Brought to you by Toot and Totem. Yumin's numbers again, and the 1-0. One of them, he's not just out there throwing. 2-0 gets a strike back on the fastball. This 1 through 4 top of the order. Now a changeup away. The 1 through 4 hitters went a combined 1 for 11. 3-1 check swing. He didn't go around. A leadoff walk, and you put Bowman's speed on first. That's not typical from Yumin Lin, who doesn't walk a lot of people, but Yumin Lin hoping to provide some stability and comfort, but one yet to have a home run. The only infielder in the sunlight, standing behind the second base bag. Now Lin will disengage and throw to first. Yeah, that throw to first just guided to the opposite field. 1-1. And the number 1 pitching prospect, the Diamondbacks organization. And he goes fastball there, cut on and missed. Doing, it gets harder. 2-2. His worst month this year. Now fouled away, but that's a ball after a leadoff walk. 3-2, and Swift swings and misses at a slider. Yumin put a lot of MPHs on that pitch. It worked to the back foot and responds nicely with his first strikeout of the game. Yeah, cutter slider working in. That's a good pitch from Yumin Lin. Now Max Muncy's up and swinging at the first pitch. It's a gentle fly to left. Roberts will get it off of one hop and throw it into Centrone quickly. So now runners on first. Pitch to Armenteros is a curveball on the inside. Had a hit, it seemed, in their 18-hit, 11-run affair. A 1 and a slider gets Armenteros to tip it into Centeno's glove. 0-2. I'd think about going changeup here, something away. You've left the breaking ball open. Blocking the sunlight and right. 0-2 pitch. And he's stuck with a break. Lin from the stretch eyes the runner at second. The 1-2 is hard to fall early here. 2-2. Ground ball, weakly hit to Melendez. Over to second. Duzenak, quick throw to first. Armenteros beats it out. It will only be 1 out. They get Max Muncy at second base. Now runners on the corners with 2 away and Cameron Masterman coming up. Yeah, you're happy to get that out. However, you'd like a better throw here from Melendez. Watch, it pulls Duzenak almost off the bag. Nice quick release by the second baseman. Masterman at 288 on the season. Takes a strike on a fastball, 0-1 as well. Lin throws over to first. Beer hops up to catch it. And Yumin has an excellent pickoff move, but a good thing. 0-1. Centeno frames that curveball back in. Bowman at third, no score in the top of the first inning. Armenteros going. It's not going to matter. A low slider gets Mask in the first. A clean inning brought to you by Classic Cleaning. And the Saudis will have a chance to strike first in the bottom of the first inning.
And I go to work to a job.
Celebrating a very good hit TV show. The NBC slate this inning starts with Daniel Susak. 21 is the number that he threw last inning, Chris, and he's starting off righties with a curveball. Again, he's trying to get himself over, but if they start picking up on that, they're going to wait back and hit it a long way. Got to find a way to throw that fastball effectively. There's the change. Had 50% of Midland's hits in Game 4. Moments. 1-2. And from Yumin Lin, here's the windup and offering. It's fouled away. South with a couple of games left to play. 1-2. Took Yumin Lin a little longer than he'd wanted, but a curveball does Daniel Susak in. And that's the 3rd strikeout for Lin, 2nd in a row, dating back to the last out of the top of the first. Chris, Yumin's been so good. He's now 1 strikeout away from 50 doubles. Jack Winkler now up, another righty. And he grounds it right back to Lin, who gets it off of 2 hops and throws to first. 2 down. I love that. Took his time off the hop. He knew he had time, found a way to make a play. That's what you have to do. You absolutely have to do it. When he was thrown over to first, he was sailing everything. Now That was light generated contact. Lynn with poise gets it over to first. William Simonite comes up to the plate. Lynn possesses a lot of right-handed hitters, and William Simonite
working pitches in is going to be tough against him.
Now a sinker. It's 2 outs. 1-1. His 10th pitch. 1-2. Simonite
Once again.
1-2. He takes high. 2 balls and 2 strikes on the fastball there. Beer playing off the first base bag. The 2-2 pitch is just up. 3 balls and 2 strikes, and there will be a payoff situation for Yumin Lin.
Yeah, that might have been a strike if he didn't leave it a little bit too far in there.
3-2 payoff pitch. 3-2 from Lin. And that's weakly grounded to third. Melendez right on top of the bag. Throws to first. And a 1-2-3 inning for Yumin Lin. Smooth sailing for the number 4 prospect in the organization. No score, and we will go to the bottom of the second.
Guest inside the booth. The first pitch to Trenkle is a high strike. We're welcoming Tony.
And I know Brady got to throw out the first pitch, and it's a great night.
Tony, you're here for a very particular reason. Foul ball straight back. City as the 0-2 pitch comes into Trenkle. And he swings and misses. It's out of the glove of Centeno. He'll fire to first, and there's another strikeout for Yumin Lin, his 50th at the Double-A level, first out of the third. So what's the history?
Well, you know, if I had 5 innings to tell you the whole history, I'd do that. But the Cliff Notes version of that is actually kind of fade away. And
pitch low to Cooper Bowman. He walked his
printing company.
1-0. Big rip by Bowman.
To sell it, and
1-1. Another strike. Laser beat.
Terrific opportunity. They've got a national footprint. And
a strikeout on a curveball. Bowman was frozen. 5th strikeout for Yumin Lin. That's such an impressive history. There's so much that we can talk about color art and marketing.com, but who are some organizations in Amarillo that you all have supported over the years?
Well, you know, I was hoping you'd ask that question, and I don't mean to sound the way this is probably going to sound, but it'd probably be easier to name the companies. Banks and Amarillo have been good customers.
1-0 away to Swift, 2 balls and no.
Jerry Hodge of Hodgetown Fame's company.
2-0 make it 3.
Theaters and the hospitals, and of course the Dr. Paul Matney and I, and a real thrill and great experience to see a lot of these companies do well.
Payoff pitch bounced to third base. Ivan Melendez across his body throws in time. Tony, we're going to keep you on for the bottom of the third. Up 1-0. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left on base. Sadi's bats come up again with Tony Freeman in the booth. Joining us from the Alzheimer's Association, Lauren Glasgow. Welcome inside the booth. The first pitch is a line drive ripped to center. A.J. Vukovic tracking. He'll leap up. He can't make the play. It's off the wall. Muncy into second with a leadoff double, and that's yet another play the outfielders can't make. Good start to the fourth for the Midland Rockhounds. Lauren, already some action here. You're Mrs. Amarillo.
I am. Thank you so much for having me tonight. This is super exciting.
It's a whole lot of fun.
I love it. So, yeah.
Amarillo title, but also with the organization that you're working with.
Get involved, find out about what Alzheimer's by this disease every year.
It's a really difficult disease to have to cope with, not only for the people that are suffering from it, but their families.
We're going to have an opening ceremony at 10, and then our walk will start at 10.
Strikes Yumin Lin out of the stretch, the 2-2 pitch. And he fires a breaking
down for the walk, or if you can't join us, but you still want to be involved.
Fly ball right field. We might have a tie game. Castillo at the track. He runs out of room. It's 2-2. Armenteros waited back on the breaking ball, and as soon as the Saudis built the lead, the Rockhounds snatched it. But things are all well because Lauren Glasgow is joining us from the Alzheimer's Association. 2-2 the score. I'll let you get back to that point.
So if
Osterman up, another right-handed hitter. First pitch to him. Goes off.
Clicking on that donate button on our website, we can't do research. Our West Texas chapter, it helps relieve caregivers.
Alzheimer's Association, whether it's with the walk, as there's a strikeout there by Yumin Lin, the opposite of a walk. He gets a strikeout for the first out of the inning. A 6 strikeout game brought to you by the Amarillo Area Foundation, but also to donate as well. Why is the Alzheimer's Association important to you?
One next to you, if you look to your left and you look to your right, one of the 3 of community where we have a memory care unit. We care for lots of Alzheimer's here, and so I'm just excited to be bringing awareness.
1-1 swing and miss.
Has to be cared for by somebody. So there's a family member, there in fact the person who has the disease, but everyone around them.
Lynn misses inside. Now visiting with Lauren Glasgow of the Alzheimer's Association. Chopper to third. Melendez waits back off 2 hops, throws to first, and retires Susak for a second.
Really, we're in Texas. That's what we do. But I did, a few happened, and then you guys came to town. We love.
What was that?
Yeah, whoever's making the schedule, July 30th, be in town.
Yeah. Lynn out of the windup. The pitch is just a bit low, I guess. 2-2. That was a close pitch. His pitch count here in game 5, 2-2. He goes low with a curveball. 3-2. First pitch to Simonite is fouled back.
We're in Texas. My whole family, they're Cowboys fans, but
Big Packers fan.
Yes. I'm interested to see what's going to happen this year. I'm excited.
Christian Watson, Romeo Dubs, the 0-2, knuckled back by out of this inning with 1 more strike. And 1-2. Goes away. The 2-2 pitch to Simonite. Swing and miss. So Yumin gets out of the inning with a big pitch. His 7th strikeout. Lauren, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me up here. This was super fun. I'm coming back.
Please come back, and maybe we could do it on July 30th.
The dirt. And will come up again for a second time and swing at the first pitch, lining it down the left field line. It's hooking foul.
I don't know about that, man. That looked like it kicked up a little bit of white chalk, but a big break for Yumin Lin. That would have been an easy double for Trenkle, who has steadily seen his average climb.
Look at this pitch here, and that was on the inside corner, and you look, yeah, it's close. That's really 0-1. And now he hits a rocket that eats up Duzenak into right center field. So all's well that ends well for Caden Trenkle. Instead of a double, he gets,
and I'll get that down on the farm report ready for you, lickety-split.
Bowman lays down a bunt to the left side. Yumin spins, throws to first, Trenkle to second, and a perfect sackle. Speed is at second, and Midland threatening again. Swift swinging through a change. A 1-stretch pitch, and that's to right field on a line. Afi Castillo can't make the play. He drops the ball. Swift hustling into second base. What happened there?
More of the same. And it is an error.
That causes even more trouble. Swift now at second, Trenkle at third again in game 5 for Amarillo.
You're asking Yumin Lin, who's West Arkansas, who have a 27-27 record.
1-0 in the dirt, and you can tell that Yumin Lin is a little rattled after that error.
Springfield in the 3 spot, I should say, in the North, 27-28. They're 4 games back. Arkansas is 22-32, 8.5 back in Tulsa.
Infield in, now the 2-0.
The 3 back at 29-26.
2-1. 2-2. Slider in the dirt. In with 1 out and 2 on in a 2-2 game is fouled off. 3-2 pitch. On the ground. This is going to bring home a run. Cintrone from short to first. Swift claps his hands.
This is going to continue the trend of him giving up at least 3 runs over his last 3 outings.
Armin and Lynn about to deliver the 1-0. Fouled away. 1-1. Back foot slide. 2-1. And it's a strike. The zone opens up. Wind up and pitch. Armenteros takes in on a close one. Lynn can't believe it's not a strike. Now the count at 3-2 with 2 away.
Lynn can't believe it's not a strike. Chris, you can't believe it's not butter. How different 2 people can be.
3-2 payoff. Ball 4.
Min's pitch count eclipsing over 100 innings. And yeah, Yumin can't make it through the 5th.
Man. He hasn't initially made the point to Rashi yet.
Rashi's already walked.
Pitch to Masterman is a breaking ball outside. Out of the dugout, I'd like to say just get to the point. High chopper to third. Melendez is on top of the bag. It's a fight. The 1-1. Ground ball to short. Cintrone bobbles it. He's not going to be able to make a play, and an error. Another error scores another run. Well, 2 errors again. At some point, at some point.
Want to finish that thought?
I'd rather not.
So Sean Roof now is going to have to make the point. Yumin, I think if you look at it, got 5 outs this inning. And it's just really tough. Tough. This is a team that's planning on beating you no matter how they could do it. But right now you're beating yourselves. Plenty of time to come back, but you're already dipping in.